This is the start of the documentary of Tamariki's trip to Fiji in 2014.
Oh, I see.
Very nice.
Thank you, Rog, knowing that we'd be sent to frame all the bloody way.
So this is the shakedown cruise. Meet the crew. Tamariki is a 45-foot timber ketch and has undergone an extensive refurbishment last season. Originally a centreboarder, she has had a new lead keel added, a new diesel engine and fuel tanks fitted, and new rigging along with an external repaint. Now that all the hard work has been done and the boat tested out over the last summer, Peter is planning to continue with his dream of cruising the Pacific. The first leg of the trip is the passage to Fiji, 1136 nautical miles north of New Zealand. And I will be along for the ride with my trusty video camera to capture the action, together with Hayley adding the youthful enthusiasm. For now it is back to the dock and continue with the list of items to get ready for our departure on June the 10th, weather permitting. We are cooking 3 planned meals each, some pre-frozen, to reduce preparation time in the first few days. The life raft is checked and ready to go, the sea anchor rigged, and now Peter just has to get his Category 1 clearance. I thought I'd get some footage of us not leaving. We're waiting for the low to pass over, and we should just get the other side of it when it goes out and get some southeasterlies to zoom out of the country before the next high comes and we get northerlies, but we should be north by then. The day dawned bright and clear. 7:30 AM down at the marina to load up. My 97-year-old father drove down to see us off. He even climbed aboard for a farewell cup of tea made by Peter's son James. We felt better that the weather would be good when the fishing boat alongside put back out to sea. With quick farewells on a midweek workday, we made our way to the customs dock.
Let's see clearance.
What time is it?
10:53.
And we've left the dock
We've left the dock.
and all the customs forms behind.
All the customs forms are done, finally. And we're off, on our way.
As the Sky Tower disappears behind North Head. Can you explain what you're doing, Mr. Mortimer?
Well, I'm trying to put in a waypoint. So I'm just entering a thing which I shall call Fiji approach. Lots of trouble with the little tiny weeny numbers.
You're officially cut off of your communications now?
Yep, no more reception. Put on airplane mode so I don't lose all my battery.
Oh yeah?
Yep, and that's it.
So you're going to kindle your way to Fiji.
Yep, yep.
And we're off in Tamariki. to Savusavu. Probably about 8 to 10 days away, God willing. So we look forward to the trip. Pete's put his pencil mark on the chart. Savusavu is 1,200 miles. And,
Yeah, that's about right.
and how many to the waypoint? 1,078.
1,078.
After motoring till late afternoon, the wind finally started to fill in from the east. As darkness fell, Pete tried to call Ted on his trimaran, Sequester, in the Bay of Islands, but the atmospherics weren't good.
Sequester, Tamariki,
We went into our first watch system, which was 2 hours on and 4 off. The low pressure that had caused our delayed departure circled back to New Zealand, as predicted, and the southeasterly steadily increased during the night. At 2 a.m. we were getting 25 knots, so I called Pete and Hayley and we decided to put in a third reef. Pete and I went on deck while Hayley controlled the cockpit. That was quite an effort in the rolling seas and downwind. At one point Pete excused himself to duck behind the mast for a chuck, but quickly composed himself and returned to the task at hand. Great dedication, I thought. Trouble is waves, when you look at them on video, look piddling compared to what you thought they were in real life. Where are we today, boss?
We're in the middle of the ocean,
That's good.
far away from land.
North of New Zealand on day 2. Meanwhile, what it looks down below, had to move the bunk from the forward cabin down to the main cabin because the movement was less. So that was good. 3 reefs in the main and a very rolled up headsail. Had about 30 knots in the night. We had to actually climb up on deck. Pete and I reefed while Hayley manned the cockpit, and had a pretty rough night. Boat was rolling around a lot. Autopilot was struggling to keep us on course. We turned down a bit to not be across the waves when they came thundering through, so finally this afternoon on day 2 the wind has eased a little bit. It's down to a respectable 20, so we've rounded up a little bit, come back on course, and are looking for a slightly quieter night than last night.
Day 3, the sea's gone down a bit.
And the colour has come back into the skipper
Yeah.
after he'd been visiting Huey.
breakfast.
No, it was a close call between the ginger cake and the banana cake.
Yeah.
But we had to make a call.
You have to make hard decisions at sea.
Well, ginger's good for seasickness, so
Yeah.
the ginger cake won. And what problems do we solve today?
What problem did we solve today? Oh, we solved the problem with the noise in the cockpit, which Roger was convinced was the steering cables giving trouble, or the wheel coming off, or the binnacle falling apart, or any one of a number of different things. So I got roused out of my sleep to come fix the noise. And traced it we did, right through the steering system, right to the quadrant at the back. Tightened up everything only to find out that it was the table in the cockpit that was rattling. Well done, Roger.
Yep, still, when the skipper says, arouse me for any unusual circumstances.
Be careful about that.
Got southeasterlies blowing about 20. Still got the third reef in the main, and the headsail, we let a couple of rolls back out, so we've got a little bit more headsail. And we're sort of comfortably averaging 6.5 knots. All is well.
I'm on a rolling wave, the ocean slave, make my way to the starboard. On the deck and in the sea, a harbor of humility, it's onward and onward again. I'm sailing 40 days since I've been gone, my ship's been wrecked, my sails are drawn, I'm rolling. I'm thinking of you and floating. But who will you love?
How's progress this morning?
It was pretty bloody good, I think.
Yep. You happy?
Still afloat. Everybody's still with us. We're right 26 miles of our rum line. 7 o'clock in the morning.
We've just passed 30 degrees north about a couple of hours ago.
Oh, isn't that very good?
So we're on the right path. Wind's dropped
Yeah.
and gone slightly forward, as predicted.
And I can eat again. Which has got to be fantastic, really.
Yeah, so you're going to have the leftover stew for breakfast?
No, I think I'll give that a pass. I think I'll have some more muesli. And probably a little bit of fruit. What about yourself?
Oh, I think I'll do the leftover stew, since I cooked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be good. And we just got incoming email.
Have we?
Yep. Ted said sorry he missed the schedule. He's not used to schedules as well as he once was.
Yeah.
So, but he's listening and at the times, but no stress. Enjoy the sail.
Oh yeah. I'll send him an email so we can set up a bit of a schedule.
Yeah. He said there was terrible noise on a couple of the days.
Yeah, it was terrible. Awful.
And it's T-shirt day! Woohoo! We're in the tropics.
Yeah, here's Roger performing.
Well, nearly in the tropics, isn't it?
Nearly.
Stand up here.
Well, yes. Haley hasn't quite got out of bed yet, but never mind. Good morning, Haley. Welcome to the tropics.
Oh, that's exciting.
Oh, yeah, there's sunshine outside.
Yep, we're past 30 degrees north. We're not true tropics, but it's good enough.
But
and I needed to change my clothes after 4 days.
Yeah, we thought you needed to anyway.
I could probably use that excuse.
Yep.
But as you can see, I haven't quite yet got to the tropics. I think it's all bullshit. But anyway, welcome to the tropics. Bananas.
Yep, look as though you're back in full colour.
Almost back in full colour, Rog. Yep.
You'll have to shake that reef out soon.
Who will you think of tonight? All these stars to hold me cradled, rocking to the waves, but still I'm lonely. So Salted lips and blistered skin, the seas assaulted everything I'm holding. And those memories of home are growing. But who will you love? There's no one by your side.
Day 3, so we're day 3 and a bit, but we're into day 4. But day 4 does not finish until 11 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah. Clearly we should have left at midnight just to make this a lot less complicated.
Yes. So cheese and crackers, care of Hayley.
Beer, Care Roger.
And
And I'm just drinking it.
Pete's monitoring the situation.
Well, we're 500 odd miles up the track, are we?
Yeah.
We've got 600 to go to the waypoint.
And then probably
Another day. So we have nearly full sail. Still got one reef tucked in the main, just in case. You can see a bit of wind up ahead.
we might do another midnight reef.
Oh, we just turn down.
That's why we're going for height, is it?
Yeah.
I am making couscous and reheating some Moroccan lamb I already made. I am demonstrating my ability to follow instructions on packets. which
Very
is
good.
How I can cook.
Couscous is good because it's so quick and easy.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a bit like add water, a boil. That's it.
Yep, pretty much. And yet here I'm still frantically like, okay, right, this is boiling, right? Yep, okay, cool. Yep, I turn it off. I'm very good at cooking, as you can see.
Well, the proof is in the eating.
Absolutely it is.
5 minutes.
And give a bloke food of any sort and he's generally pretty happy.
That's the one.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for.
Yep.
And it's
Well, this morning we see young Roger Francis Mills preparing to give us a poem of his most erudite words at 4:30 this afternoon. If he wins, he'll get a chocolate fish. If he doesn't, he'll go over the side.
Hey, you're making up the rules as you go along.
Absolutely. Well, that's the prerogative of the rule maker. So obviously all is well on board. And young Hayley has had to get up from her normal horizontal position where she reads her Kindle day in, day out, which is bloody great.
life's hard.
So yeah, the lifestyle is becoming one that she wants to become accustomed to. We'll wait with eager breath, Rog, for this afternoon's dissertation.
Very good. It's 11 a.m. on Monday the 16th of June. We're just beginning day 5 of our journey. And we have our position at 27 degrees 30 minutes south and 177.31 east. Halfway, I think. 5 o'clock drinks
5 o'clock drinks.
on day 5.
Day 5 already.
And the task for today was to write a ode or poem or some words about something.
Yeah.
for Friday drink, for Monday drinks.
Yeah. I got carried away and wrote a few. So last time.
Well, where you go?
Yeah. Last time I ever had to write poems was in like primary school, and they taught me how to write limericks and haikus. So first I have a limerick, and it goes: the first couple of days I was queasy and scared by winds which I thought were too breezy. But the waves are now flatter, my tummy is better, and I'm finding life at sea is quite easy.
Well done.
Oh, very good.
Well done.
Alright.
But is there more? But wait, there's more.
Yes, now there's a series of haikus.
Of what?
Haikus. You know a haiku?
No.
Okay, so it's 3 lines, and the first line is 5 syllables, the second line is 7 syllables, and the third line is 5 syllables. So it goes 5, 7, 5.
Okay.
That's
Well,
why
there
I've
you
been
go.
sitting there tapping all day, working out my syllables.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's some fancy Japanese ancient something. I don't know.
Yep.
Anyway, this one's called Bowsprit. I fly over waves, indigo sea beneath me. Shit, better not slip.
That's good.
Yep. This one's called Wind. Head sail starts to off. Change course down 20 degrees. There goes all our height.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's about it.
That's about it.
Yep. Night watch. Rabbit moon looks down. Scan dark horizons again. We're alone out here.
Yeah.
Because
Well done.
I have yet to see anything. My night
Oh,
watch.
no, I'm going to have to take arguments with the rabbit moon. But it's your poem, so
Rabbit moon.
you have.
I'm telling you. It's got little ears. It's got a fluffy little tail. Alright, cuppa. Put the kettle on. I wouldn't mind another Tamariki tea.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Well done.
Tamariki tea is conveniently 5 syllables.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Many thanks to George, who works throughout day and night. I don't have to steer.
Yeah, thank God for that.
There.
Yeah.
Thank God for George. We wouldn't do without George. It's bloody hard work, steering.
Oh, it can be. Totally.
I mean, it's bad enough just making the decisions, telling it where to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
And finally, wings. So this one's 2 haikus that make 1 poem. And it goes, birds glide in circles. You lucky motherfuckers. I wish I could fly. My alternative must be mechanical means. Sails are my wings.
That's
Well
good.
done.
Yep.
The whales and the fishes, all at sea. I wonder if they dream like me. I say this now, sailing to Fiji, listening to the stream of a warm blue sea. I dream as I lie in my bunk at night, or during the day in peaceful respite. But what I have learned from my dream, you see, is the window in the wall for all to see. Roger, Roger, are you awake? Alas, the snoring continues its note. Roger, take a shot. I clearly hear and leap to action. My eyes wide open, now I see Haley calling my watch to me.
Well done, mate.
That's awesome!
Well done. Story about our trip. It's called. On June 12 we went out to sea with trusty crew, Haley, Roger and me. Farewell by friends, boat filled full of food, diesel, water and wine, heading for the tropics to have a good time. That afternoon was gentle with lots of sun. No wind, so we motored due north. With a beer in a hand, Haley remarked, well, this'll be fun. The wind gods had been partying real strong the last 4 days, but now they'd gone south. But they'd left us their waves. Well, as the wind does, she decided to come back, and did so with gusto, to speed us down the track. 2 nights and 1 day, with gusts of 3-5. Off down our track the wind she did drive. The sea sometimes looking like a washing machine. Skipper Pete at the mast finally turned green. While reefing the main in the 30-knot blow, Pete decided he just had to throw Roger's dinner of pasta and spinach so green ended up on the deck, all oval sea. So as we sailed up east of the track, hoping to carry it all the way, but the weather forecast says it'll back and turn more north by the 4th day. Hayley's been doing the Tamariki pose, flying the bowsprit out over the waves. She's enjoying her trip immensely, she says. But mostly it's Kindle who takes up her time, while horizontally taking the best seat in the house, while Roger is still attached to his phone, not surfing the internet that he does when at home, but while at sea the phone drives GoPro. From the end of the pole, there are pictures to go. With 600 miles of the track yet to run, who knows what shots will be made in the sun. And when he returns to the cold of the plane, the making of movies, the short taxi train. For images are things Rog craves the most. They are right up there with this nice Sunday roast.
Very good.
Excellent.
What an epistle.
The ballad of the journey so far.
Yes, that's right. We'll have to get you to do another 4-day edition in due course. Well done.
There you go.
As we sail off into the evening.
Not quite sunset.
Not quite a beautiful day, but at least we've got wind.
Yeah, it's just in the wrong direction.
Because if you've got no wind, you've got a motor. So we're all right. Day 6 and headwinds. Day 6 and the wind has gone northeast and lightened. We needed to charge the batteries, so we decided, well, we might as well make some progress in the right direction. So we rolled the headsail up, got the motor going, and noticed some chafe in the roller furling line. So we've now got it off, ready for some running repairs. Taylor Peter is going to stitch something together, see whether it holds. The atmospherics haven't been very good during the day, so we haven't been able to get our emails away. I got them away this morning at about 2 or 3 in the morning and found a good frequency, and they went screeching out at 1600, whatever they are, 1600 bits. And I got an email from Islamabad, where Maya is at the moment, in the middle of the Pacific, so that's pretty fantastic. She says the UN place is a bit like a fortress, which is reassuring, because if it's hard to get in, it's hard for other people to get in too. So that's about all for morning report this morning.
Oh no, hang on. This morning we devoured a bit more of Lynn's bloody banana cake with coffee.
Oh yes, that went down a treat.
Which is just superb. And we're about to get into Carol Walker's upside down, what is it? Not banana, or pineapple cake. Then after that we'll chomp into Miss B's bloody lovely fruit cake.
Gosh.
We've got a lot of eating to do between now and...
I think we better go to Tahiti.
Yeah. Just got to keep eating, buddy. Got to keep eating.
I just whipped up for breakfast Hayley's leftover cottage pie with French toast. All we had to do was extinguish the smoke alarm.
Stop it screaming.
Stop it screaming. And so lunch on day 6. Day 6, and it's our first shower.
Yes.
Yep.
Should we actually say that? It took us 6 days before we decided that we smelt badly enough or felt badly enough.
Yeah. No, that's a reasonable interval.
I had to wash my hair, but Peter couldn't use that excuse.
No. No, well, I was getting to the stage where I could sense I needed to wash.
No, my legs were sticking together.
Yeah, getting a bit sweaty too now that it's warmed
Yeah,
up.
it's getting warmer.
So we just got past 400 to go to the waypoint.
Yep.
About 500 left,
Yep.
and we're waiting for the high to move across because we've got northerlies. So we decided just to motor for a while, make some progress to windward, and later tomorrow we should get something better.
To ease off and crank the sheets and slide straight on to Fiji.
Fiji, yeah, we'll finish with southeast trades between the islands. Can you explain what we're doing today with the job at hand?
Oh, I see, I'm stuffing food into my face at the moment.
Oh well. No, the fact that we've got the toolbox out, we've got
Oh, I see.
ties, shackles, pulleys, cutters. So what's the problem?
Well, we've had some abrasion amongst the crew, and they've rubbed the rough bit of the rope.
Oh no.
So my erudite friend at the front said we need to reposition the drum on the furler. So that's what we've been doing. We've been repositioning the drum so that the furling line doesn't rub on sharp bits. Very well done, Roger, I'd say.
Day 8, end of day 7, and we've come out of a night of motoring, and we have a norwesterly sprung up of 15 to 20. So we have a cross sea doing every which way thingy. So we've got our reef main and a slightly furled headsail, and we've actually cracked the sheets. With this jobbly sea, we have a 3-way cross sea. The old easterly swell, the northeasterly that have been blowing, and now we've got a norwesterly. So we do the dog in the window trick. There's our slightly snaky course. We're regular around our rum line. And now we've homed in on Fiji. And trying to go up the middle between the islands. Up to Savusavu. We're just running at an appropriate angle for the wind. Had a good run during the night, about 6 to 7 to 8, up to 10 knots at once. So
Flying along.
good progress. So how do you feel about approaching Fiji with the trip nearly over?
Well, it seems strange that it's almost nearly over.
Well, the beginning for you.
Well, yeah, no, but the trip itself,
Yeah.
the passage. It's always exciting when you get a new land pop up on the horizon. I hope the price is the right one. But it's not much guesswork involved with the old GPSs and things like that. Quite straightforward. Yeah, looking forward to it. Be nice to have a hot shower, a bed that doesn't rock, and more than one beer a day.
We can say I've learnt now what Pete hates the most.
Oh, what's that?
Flogging sails. He doesn't like his sails flogging.
Yeah.
He doesn't like his propeller spinning,
Yes.
or freewheeling that is.
Freewheeling.
But this is what sailing should be.
Yeah, downwind slide at 8.6 knots.
Yeah. Oh, we've got a
Here's Hayley, here's
face appeared
there
for
we
day
go.
9.
Face appeared for day 9. Big cheesy grin.
How are we doing?
Good.
Oh, we're going very well, thank you. How are you?
Oh, just fine. Ooh,
We've got land about 60 miles just over the horizon. We can't quite see it. We're running parallel with Kandavu at the moment. So
Well, we would have
should
been if the helmet could hold the course.
should see land after lunch probably.
cool.
Land ho! I got the Murrabab. I got the Murrabab. There's the
Oh,
land.
hang on, I'll just go and find it. It's shore.
Yep. I got it.
There we go.
Thank
One
you.
more bar.
One Murrabab. Bloody good, mate.
First land in 8 days.
Yep. That was the whole purpose of the journey, the Morava.
Yeah.
We can go back now.
Yeah.
Woo!
Just there.
Well, having had lunch and sorted out where we're going to go and found the GoPro camera again, Roger's now adopting a position of helming the boat from his usual position on the starboard cockpit seat. I think he's enjoying sitting in the breeze, being fanned by a tropical wind of about 15 knots. Are you enjoying it, Rog?
I am indeed, Pete.
Good on you, mate.
Our last evening, sailing to our last evening.
Yes, we are.
Sailing.
Yeah, bugger.
Oh no, well it'll be good to get to port. It's always nice to have made the passage.
Oh yeah, too right.
Not had anything go wrong.
Too right it is. Yeah,
Finished with the same number you start with.
that's always good. That's always good. Yeah, you can just see Haley in the background there, untangling our fishing lines. Some of the violent moves that the boat's been making, getting around some of the seas, has twisted everything up. It's a good place for her to be for a couple of hours. At least she's not sleeping. Last
Cheese and crackers.
sundowners at sea, don't we?
Yes, that's right. It calls for celebration.
Very good help. Haley?
Cheers.
And
Cheers.
Roger?
Cheers.
Yeah.
Well done, chaps.
Well done, chaps and chapesses. Oh no, all chaps.
Sorry, all chaps.
All chaps.
All chaps.
Yeah, chaps. Well done, chaps. Yep.
We are 20 miles from Savusavu at about, 10 to 7 in the morning. Savusavu just in the distance. Mahi mahi for breakfast.
Yep, looks like it's out there.
We're towing one.
We're going on.
Whoa! And you watch the spots that go blue.
Oh my gosh, it's glowing.
There we go. What a fish!
Yep, it's a big heavy guy.
Twist the knife.
Yeah, pretty cool, eh? Everything's done by remote control, even on Tamariki. We've got charts in the left hand, autopilot in the right hand,
Yeah.
and so we're just following the coast along to the entrance to Savusavu. Just got to make sure we stand clear of a bit of coral. Looking for the beacon which marks the edge of the reef, which not far away, and here comes
And there's another mahi mahi.
another mahi sandwich, number 2.
Number 2. All right, Haley.
It's amazing.
Isn't it?
It's so good.
Passenger ship just coming out through the reef as we're trying to come in. Good timing. But the AIS tells us it's 99 metres long. and it's a ferry to Savusavu. So if it can fit out, we can fit in.
So for the sake of the movie, Roger has given me his Samsung phone to make it appear that I've got some control over what he's doing. Now we've missed the what's his name Princess on its way up, and we're now heading in. We're going to clear the point very, very well. Roger, in his unerring fashion, has navigated our boat to the right place, regardless of what I've said.
We're just coming inside the reef marker now. 10:38 by my watch on the 21st.
We've port control, Savusavu port control, Savusavu port control, this is Tamariki, ZM4490, Tamariki, copy over. Savusavu port control, this is Tamariki, nothing heard standing by 16.
Welcome to Savusavu!
We're here! I'm so excited! Oh, I want to go to shore. It's like...
There it is, it's not far away, it's only just there.